How wonderful you've come out to share your energies with me this evening. I'm very happy you're here. I'm very happy I'm here. Yeah, yes. And I was hoping that you sing. Do you sing? Pretty good portion of you sing. Beautiful. I would like you to help me focus into the space with you, with us singing together, a song that comes from black sailors of the Georgia Sea Islands. Off of the state of Georgia are some islands where escaped slaves and free men and women lived, and their work was fishing. The name of the song, as well as the words of the song, are Kumbaya, my Lord. Yeah. Wonderful. We have an American giant and hero to thank for introducing that song to us. His name is Pete Seeger. The translated, for those of you who are not familiar with the song, the word Kumbaya, my Lord, translates to come by here, my Lord. Now, I will remind you that you cannot almost sing. You either sing or you don't sing. Now, if you are one of those who sings in another key and another rhythm outside of the rest of us, and your neighbor looks at you, you look back at them, you bless them, and you continue singing in whatever key you're going to sing in. So since many of you know it, sing it with me when I first start and help teach your neighbors. Yes. Come higher, my Lord, come higher. Come higher, my Lord, come higher. Come higher, my Lord, come higher. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. May we know it together. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. And harmonies are welcomed. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Is that all the energy we got here? Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. Someone needs you, Lord. Someone needs you, Lord. Kumbaya. Someone needs you, Lord. Kumbaya. Someone needs you, Lord. Kumbaya. Oh Lord, Kumbaya. Okay. Thought just happened in my head. along with the thought came in my upbringing, in my religious upbringing, ask and it shall be given. I need to hear whoever of you are singing. I need to hear you sing that. I'll lay out this gig here. Kumbaya, my Lord. Yes, yes, yes. Again, 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 again. Kumbaya, my Lord. Ha. Kumbaya. Ha. Kumbaya, my Lord. Ha. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Give me a fish. Kumbaya. Oh, oh, la. Kumbaya. Not bad. We'll get you warmed up. There's another angel speaking to me, and it tells me that I want to say this. You do not have to raise your hands when I ask this question. My question is, have you ever been involved with a non-responsive lover? Okay, folks, I'm sitting up here making love to you, and I want some. I want you to, in whatever ways you can, tell me something. I leaned my back against an oak, thinking it was a trusted tree, but first it bowed, then it broke, and then my love could not talk to me. The water is wide, I cannot get over. Neither have I wings, and I cannot fly. Build me a boat that will carry two water is wide. I cannot get over it. And neither have I wings. And God knows I cannot fly, but I can build a boat. That will carry to we can roll, my Lord, my gift of heaven. Oh, how you please me. My gift of heaven. Oh, how you please me. I don't know where you come from. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you come to be with me. Long years of lonely. Oh, how you please me. Many years wondering how and why, and if there was anyone here for me. No longer am I empty. No longer am I lost. You found, you complete me. My gift of heaven. Oh, how please me. Take one. Take one. I'll pose for you. These are two children's songs I learned in school in the States when they had music in the schools. They have taken music out of the schools. And these days they are working on taking food out of the schools. I don't know what is happening in this world today. There is a mean, a vicious virus going on around the world. And the people in power are looking at a bottom line that looks at figures, at numbers, having nothing to do with people. It is a changing time, confusing time, and those of us who are concerned need to keep our energies up and to encourage each other to keep on with the work that we are doing in our own areas. It's become specialized. If you are interested in working with mistreated children, the work that you have to do there is overwhelming. But you also have interest in other areas. So maybe you can do the work in your area, and the people who are doing work in their area, whenever they're getting something together to bring attention to whatever it is that we need to bring attention to, we can bind together. Because I myself refuse to turn it over to those machines. Okay. Wow. Okay. Two children's songs I learned in school. That's where I started, right? Okay. The first is a song from Australia, and the song is Kookaburra. And Kookaburra is a bird that lives in Australia. And through specials, I think you may have seen some of those weird, wonderful critters that live in Australia. And before I came here, I was in Australia, which is way the hell and gone. And I was thinking of the fact that there are 4 teenage nations in old and ancient nations. Now this is an old and ancient nation here. But we have our teenagers. We have New Zealand. Now New Zealand is the teenager, is like the teenager that is the wallflower teenager, that is the shy teenager. We hear that she's quite gorgeous quite beautiful. And we also hear that she has managed to keep her ports free, nuclear free, in spite of the, what's that organization we have in the state? CIA, right. We have Canada. Now, Canada is like the conservative teenager. She even has a queen, for heaven's sakes. Now, we have the United States. And the United States is like the bully teenager. Should I explain that to anybody? No, okay. And then we have Australia, who has also managed to keep her ports nuclear free. But Australia is the teenager that is like the cheerleader, the friendly to everybody. You meet someone from Australia and you get on together. No curtain, no scrim, it's just direct. Kookaburra sits on a gold gum tree. Mary, king of the bush was he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra. Yeah, your life must be. Go in and out your window. Go in and out your window. Go in and out your window, as we have done before. Come forth, greet your lover. Come forth and greet your lover. Come forth and greet your lover, as we have done before. Now, come forth and greet your lover as we have done before, coming to the United States, which is an imitation Puritan nation, which means it's more stringent than the original Puritan nation, really makes me wonder. That didn't start out as a children's song. It was one of those political, underground, I'm gonna get you type songs. I suppose around the time of Sir Walter Raleigh, I kneel because I love you. Kneel because I love you. I kneel because I love you. One kiss and then I'll leave. I mean, in a country where they don't even want to teach sex education in school. Oh, please. Go in and out your window. Go in and out your window. Go in and out your window, as we have done before. Kookaburra sits on an old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush was he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra. Gay your life must be. sitting here in limbo. Maybe she go. Maybe she don't go. Many a time she's afraid to go, but many she do go. Sometimes she sat on the old front porch. She say nothing make no sense. What be the use of making a change? What would be the difference? Maybe she go. Maybe she don't go. Many times she's afraid to go, but many she do go. Sitting here in limbo, waiting for the tide to roll. Well, I'm sitting here in limbo, knowing that I'll have to go. You know, they putting up resistance, but I know my faith will lead me on. Sitting here in limbo, like a bird without a song. Sitting here in limbo, knowing that it won't be long. Say they putting up resistance, but I know faith will lead me on. I don't know where life will take me, but I know where I've been. Can't say what life will show me, but I know what I've seen. I tried my hand at love and friendship. That's past and gone. There's no girl that's gonna move it on. I was sitting there all by myself, listening to everybody. Everybody was saying be like everybody else. Don't you see? I got to be me. Ain't nobody just like this. I got to be me. Baby, hit or miss. Look at you sitting there. You're feeling all by yourself, listening to everybody saying be like everybody else. Don't you see? You gotta believe. Cause it ain't nobody just like this. You gotta believe. A baby hit or miss. gotta be thee. 'Cause it ain't nobody just like this. You gotta believe, baby, it's all mess. I was sitting there and I was all by myself, listening to everybody saying, be like everybody else. Now, I gotta be made. Ain't nobody like this. I gotta be made. Baby, hit on me. Roll on, buddy. Roll on easy. How am I gonna roll when the wheel don't go? Roll on a buddy. Rolling easy. I cannot roll on when the wheel don't go. I asked the captain, I say, Captain, could you tell me the time of the day? Captain, he got mad and they throwed his watch away. He said, roll it, buddy. I said, roll it. How am I gonna roll when the wheel don't go? Hey, you can take this hammer and you can carry it to the captain and you can tell him I'm gone. If he asks you, was I running? Tell him I was flying. You tell him I'm flying. Was I laughing? Oh, you can tell the captain I was crying, crying. don't want these cold iron shackles around my leg. Buddy, around my leg. Whip on my back, but it's not on my back. The captain, I say, hey captain, could you tell me the time of the day? Captain, he got mad. He shot my buddy dead. He said, roll it, buddy. Did not say roll it easy. And if you don't believe my buddy's dead, just take a look at that hole in my buddy's head. Lowland, away my John. Me old mother wrote to me, my dollar in a half day. She told me to come home from sea. Lowlands, lowlands, where is my John? I had a dream the other night, my dollar and a half a day. I dreamed I was coming home from a sea. Lowlands, lowlands, where is my John? $5 a day is the white man's pay. my dollar and a half a day. $8 and a half is black man's pay. Lowlands, lowlands, where is my John? My old mother wrote to me, my dollar and a half a day. She told me to come home from myself. Deep blue, I see a baby. Deep blue, I see. Deep blue, I see a baby. Deep blue sea. Deep blue, I see a baby. Deep blue sea. It was Willie what got drowned in the deep blue sea. Dig his grave with a silver spade. Dig his grave with a silver spade. Dig his grave with a silver spade. It was Willie what got drowned the deep blue sea. Lower him down with a gold on the chair. Lower him down, gold on the chair. Lower my child down with a golden chain. It was Willie but got drowned in the deep blue sea. Deep blue sea, baby. Deep blue sea. Deep blue sea, baby. Deep blue sea. Whoa. Deep blue sea, baby. Deep blue sea. It was Willie what got drowned in the deep blue sea. Song before as well as that one comes again from the Georgia Sea Islands, as does this next one. Maybe many of you have met Michael who rowed the boat ashore. If you have, sing with me. Sing out, sing strong, teach your neighbors a happier ending. Michael rowed a boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed a boat ashore. Hallelujah. Try that one. Michael rowed the boat ashore. That Michael rowed, he put ashore. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail. Sing it out for me. Hallelujah. Sister, help to trim the sail. Hallelujah. Jordan River is deep and wide. There's milk and honey and oil nowadays on the other side. Jordan River is deep and wide. Hallelujah. Oh, you're not singing. Ooh, yeah. Milk and honey on the other side. Hallelujah. Makes me wonder. Michael rowed a boat ashore. Hallelujah. Michael rowed a boat ashore. Along with my surprise at all of you being here is the fact that many of you are students, young adults living at a time when you couldn't give me any amount of money to live, to start my life in. Much confusion, changings of rules, regulations, with the world that somewhere wants to get the whole thing together so that we get into the area of serfdom again. I need to encourage you to run past your fears and connect with people who are interested in improving life in one part or another. It looks like we are going to have to start rewriting the books again. And when you come out for an evening, hopefully to enjoy, I truly do hope you enjoy. And most of the enjoyment is going to be when I ask you to sing. I know it's balloon, yeah, and I know it's all sophisticated and stuff. Like it's New York and it's all sophisticated and stuff. But what does that mean? Okay. I want to start with a song that I will dedicate to the westward movement of we as blacks in the United States before and after that paper was signed that said we were free. Hardy, har, har, har. Okay. The Emancipation Proclamation. Many blacks in the West, as a matter of fact, I think that the term cowboy comes from the fact that there were so many blacks out west. They called blacks boys. They didn't call men boys, right? White men boys. There were many of us out there. Now, Hollywood has not told you about that yet, but that may be coming. And within this man, I love his attitude. He says, I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler, and I'm a long way from home. And if people don't like me, they can leave me alone. I would love to develop into that kind of personality and mean it. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, and I'm a long way from my home. And if people don't like me, they can leave me alone. It's dark, dark and it's raining. moon gives me no light, and my pony won't travel this dark road at night. I'm going to Wyoming, and we can feed and eat the way. And if you get into trouble, just you write and tell me. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler. And I'm a long way from my home. And the people don't like me. They can leave me alone. I don't know if you have experienced something that you have and you think you don't want it, and you put it away, shove it away, and then once it is away, you want it. You may not have experienced that, but there is an expression in the States, and it goes, quote, "You never miss the water until the well has gone dry." This is an example within a song of "You never miss the water till the well runs dry." Soon as we all cook sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes, sweet potatoes, soon as we all cook sweet potatoes, we eat them all straight up. Soon as supper's at, mama hollers, mama hollers, mama hollers. Soon as supper's at, mama hollers, you get along to bed. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over, move over." Well, they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over, move over." Well, they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, "Get over." And they all rolled over, and one fell out. there were two in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over." Well, he rolled over and he fell out. There was one in the bed, and the little one said, "I'm lonesome." Excuses. Oh, my dear. Never forget that day I was standing in line, looking down here on these ragged clothes, and I wonder how long before I can change my clothes. And I wonder how long before I can change my clothes. Never forget that day I was standing down on Parchment Farm Jail. They taken my citizens' clothes and they throw them away, and I can change my clothes. I can change my clothes. And I wonder how long before I can change my clothes. Going where the chilly wind don't blow. Gonna be bound. Going where the chilly wind don't blow. I'm gone. Come along at my lonesome home. Now who gonna hold your cartel when I'm gone? Who'll hold tight hand when I'm gone? When I'm gone to my long and my lonesome home. Way down here in jail on my knees, baby. Way down in jail, I need they feed me on cornbread and beans. Going where the chilly wind don't blow. Going where chilly wind don't blow. Gone to my long and my lonesome home. Alabama bound. Alabama bound. And if this train don't stop, if it don't turn me round, I'm Alabama bound. Don't you leave me out here. Please don't you leave me here. But you leave me here, if you just gonna leave me here, won't you leave a dime for a beer? Alabama bound. Alabama bound. This train don't stop, and if it don't turn me round, I'm Alabama bound. Hey, 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 bold weevil, where is your native home? You say, way down in the bottom, beneath your cotton and your corn. first time I see the boll weevil, he just sitting on the square. The next time I seen him, had his whole family there. Let's see, home boll weevil, where is your native home? Way down in the bottom, beneath the cotton and the corn. Well, the farmer, he asked the merchant, please give me a little meat, please give me a little meal. The merchant say, ain't nothing doing, old man, the boll weevil is in your field. Boll weevil, where you lay that home? Way down in the bottom, beneath the cotton and the corn. Alabama bound, Alabama bound. If this train don't stop and if it don't turn me round, I'm Alabama bound. Gonna wear the weather suit to my clothes. Honey, baby. Going well. The weather suit my clothes. I'm gone to my lawn. Oh, my lawn. Never forget that day I was standing in Parchment Farm jail, taking my citizen's clothes and they throwed them away, and I wonder how long before I can change my clothes. I wonder how long. Oh, I change my clothes. I feel like singing a Woody Guthrie song for you. And the song comes out of the situations of migratory workers, underpaid, overworked, and in general, dastardly treated. The migratory workers come not only from the United States, but from Mexico. And because of the population, the farmers feel there's no attention to what they are doing. But fortunately, because of Chavez and other people, attention has been brought to that situation, and along with being underpaid, are the areas of the chemicals that the farmers feel they need to spray on food so it looks good to us. But those chemicals, as we eat them, they're not good for us or anybody around where they're being sprayed. This song is called Rambling Round Your City.
City. Rambling around your town, I never see a friend I know. I go rambling around, boy, go rambling around. The peach trees, they are loaded, and the limbs they hanging down. I pick them all day for $1, boys. As I go rambling round, boys, as I go rambling round, now sometimes the fruit gets rotten. Well, you know, it gon' fall down to the ground. Do you also know there's a hungry mouth for every peach? As I go rambling around, boy, as I go rambling around, now my mother prayed that I might be a woman of some renown. But I am just a refugee. I go rambling round, as I go rambling around, rambling around your city, rambling around your town. I never see a friend alone. As I go rambling round, boy, baby, as I excuse me a minute. That's the oil for the vocal cords. Oh, man. Walking down this railroad track, I got tears in my eyes, trying to read a letter from my home. If this train runs me right, I'll be home by tomorrow night. I'm 900 miles from my home. Hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. Well, I'll pawn you my watch. I'll pawn you my chain. No, I'll give you my gold diamond ring. If this train run me right, I'll be home, my all night. 900 miles from my home. Hate to hear that lonesome. To hear that long song whistle. country. They're going back to the red clay country. Going back to the red clay country. But that's my home, my little baby. But that's my home. This old hammer is a little too heavy. I think it's from the hammer, little too heavy. This old hammer, little too heavy. Take it for my size, little baby, take it for my size. I took my hammer, I throwed it into the river. Yeah, I took my hammer and I throwed it into the river. Took my hammer, throwed it into the river. Right on, little bad on, little ring, right on. Going back to the river, they are going back to the red clay country. Red clay country, but that's all my home, my little baby. There's another man done gone, another man done gone. Another man done gone from this prison farm. Another man done gone. I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name. I didn't know his name. Didn't know his name. Didn't know his name. He had a long chain on. He had a long chain on. He had a long chain on. Had a long chain on. Had a long chain on. They killed another man. No, they killed another man. They killed another man. Killed another man. Here's another man, another man and now, another man and now, another man and now from this prison farm. Another man, there ain't no more sugar cane on this here Brazos River way down here in Texas. They done ground it all into molasses, Lord God, and don't I wish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ain't no more sugar cane on here on this Brazos River. They done ground it all into molasses. Yes, and don't I wish. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Now, if I had a jail sentence like 99 years, whoa, 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 all the hound dogs on this Brazos River couldn't keep me here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, you should have been here, honey. It was about 19 and 4. You could find a dead body just about every road. Yeah, you could. Should have been here, baby, about 19 and 10. They was whipping and they was beating us women, driving us just like they did the men's. Yes, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't tell you how I appreciate them clapping. Say no more cane on the Brazos River. Feeling brown, get out and I'm on molasses. Hush-a-bye, don't you cry. Go to sleep, little baby. When you wake, you shall have all your pretty little houses. You got your blacks, you got your grays, you got your dapples and your bays. You got all them pretty little horses. Way down yonder in the meadow, there lies my poor little black baby. The bees and the butterflies, they're picking on my baby's eyes. Oh, my baby's crying for his mammy. But you got your blacks and you got your grays, and you got your dapples and you got your bays. You got all them pretty little horses. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger. I'm traveling through this land of woe. It ain't no sickness, ain't no toil, no danger in that land where I go. I'm going there to meet my maker. I'm going there no more to roam on. I'm going over Jordan. I'm going to my home. but I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. I hate to hear that Shenandoah. I long to see you rolling river. Shenandoah, I long to hear you. We're bound away. Cross the wide Missouri, a white man loved an Indian maiden. Hit rolling river, with gifts his canoe was heavy laden. We're bound away. Cross the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Oh, you rolling river, I'll take her across the rolling waters, we're bound away. Cross the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. You're rolling river, Shenandoah, I'll not deceive you. We're bound away. Cross the wide Missouri. Lord, I just can't keep from crying sometimes. And I just can't keep from crying sometime, with my heart full of sorrow and my eyes are full of tears. Well, I can't keep from crying sometime. My mama often told me, angels bear this life away. She say, you stay on the straight way, you trust in God and pray. Well, I'm on the King's highway. He maybe have to bear this burden away, but I can't keep from crying sometime. Lord, I just can't keep from crying sometimes. I just can't keep from crying sometimes. When my heart full of sorrow and my eyes are full of tears, well, I can't keep from crying sometimes. If I feel tomorrow like I feel today, pack up all of my clothes. I'm gonna make my getaway, and I'm trouble worried in my mind. Yes, you know it. I'll never be satisfied. Oh, I can't keep from crying. I know somebody been talking to you. I don't need no telling, man. I can watch by the way you do, and I'm trouble in my mouth. I'll never be satisfied, and I can't keep from crying. What? If I feel the mind, I feel the day. I'm gonna pack up all of my clothes. I'm gonna make my getaway, and I'm trouble worried in my mind. I'll never be satisfied. I can't keep from crying. Worried in my mind. Thank you. I thought I'd bring out the original instrument, which happens to be our bodies. And I sing maybe 2 children's songs for you. It's been a long evening, yes. The first is a song from Alabama, a children's game song from Alabama. I adore this kid. Okay. I hope you can, if you understand English, I hope I'm clear enough for you to understand the words. Okay. Old Lady Sally wanna jump to jump, jump to jump, jump to jump. Old Lady Sally wanna jump to jump, and the old Lady Sally wanna bow. Throw your hook in the middle of the pond. Catch that gal with the red dress on. Gone, gal, ain't you shame? Shame of what? Wearing your dress in the latest style. Many fishes in the brook. Papa caught him with a hook. Mama fried him in a pan. A baby eat him like a man. Preacher in the pulpit, preaching like a man, trying to get to heaven on electric fan. Do your best, Papa Daddy, do your best. Generally, at the end of the year, there are about 2 weeks when there's no planting or plowing or harvesting. And in those days, in the period of slavery, the slaves had 2 weeks on their own, on the property, but on their own. And there was much teaching through song. This was a song to teach the children the months of the year, and it's a Christmas spiritual. He says, what month was Jesus born in? Last month of the year. What month was Jesus born in? Last month of the year. Oh Lord, you got January, February, March, oh Lord, you got a April, May, and June, Lord. You got the July, August, September, October, and November. You got the 25th of December, and it's the last month in the year. He's born of the Virgin Mary. Last month in the year. He's born of the Virgin Mary. Last month in the year. Whoop, Lord, you got January, February, March, oh Lord, you got a April, May, and June, Lord. You got a July, August, September, October, and November. You got the 25th of December, and it's the last month in the year. What month was Jesus born in? Last month in the year. What month was Jesus born in? Last month in the year. Oh Lord, you got January, February, March, oh Lord, you got April, May, and June, Lord. July, August, September, October, and November. You got the 25th of December, and it's the last month in the year. Thank you for coming. I wish you all well and a happy season. Thank you again for coming. Bless us all.